Hey guys, it's Jan from Not a Real Farm. So just before I go ahead and take down the sunflower head that's just leaned over there, I don't know if you can see it, but the sunflower head is now ready to pick. So as long as you have sort of green stalk in the back of the head and the flowers or the petals are trying to dry, what will happen is you can cut that off and you can turn it upside down until the entire thing is actually brown and then harvest the seeds off of that particular flower. So that's what I'm going to be doing today is just cutting down the one flower. Now, as far as the rest of the flowers go, what you can do is the entire plant is edible. All the leaves, all the stalk, all the petals, and the seeds, of course, are all edible. So I think I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10 sunflowers there. And what you can do is you can actually take the petals of the sunflower and you can dry them and you can make them into a tea. And the benefit of having it as a tea is it actually helps with sore throats. If sometimes we get sore throats in here, so I'll make the sunflower tea because I've dried the petals, because it actually helps with the inflammation in your throat and also helps with, helping with any further infection. So we do quite a lot of sunflower tea, which is very simple to make. So the first thing I'm going to do is just basically take down the one head that's actually up there and give you sort of just show you exactly what it looks like when you harvest a sunflower head. If you are interested in taking sunflowers and drying them out and using the seed just like you would in the store, the only thing you have to do is basically dry out, make sure that the entire head is dried out on it, and then what you can do is you can harvest the seed, put it in the oven for about 10 minutes and roast it, and you'll notice that the seeds will start to crack. And once they start to crack, you take them out of the oven and you would season them as normal. So we put a little bit of salt on ours, sometimes we do a little bit of seasoning, and then you can basically store it like you normally would for your sunflower seeds. Super simple, really cool fact about sunflowers. So just make sure that this entire green disc is brown, and then what you can do is harvest the seed, dry it out in the oven or dehydrator, however you want to do it, and then basically after that you salt, season, and you put it away. And that is how you grow your own sunflower seeds to use, just to have around if you don't want to use the ones in the store. So pretty cool fact about sunflowers. As you know, I actually have a mammoth sunflower, and the sunflower right about now has about 10 heads on it. But I've gone ahead and I've harvested one of the sunflowers off of here. Now, what's really cool about sunflowers, and some people don't know, is that you can actually dry the petals out on the sunflower, and it can actually be made into a tea. And the tea itself can be used to alleviate any sore throats or any kind of infection that you have, when you get sick. Or what you can do is this one's still pretty young, you can take the entire sunflower from stalk all the way to the end, and you can use every single part. So these leaves are still young enough for me to use. I would basically just steep this in a tea. And you can also take it and chop it up into small pieces. You peel it, of course, but the insides of a sunflower actually taste like celery. So you can actually cut it up like you would celery sticks, and you can dip it in hummus. You can do whatever you want. We tend to, basically eat ours just the way that it is. And it tastes like celery. So every single part is really good for you in terms of antimicrobial activity. So what I'm going to be doing is just taking the petals, letting it actually dry out. Now I'm going to put it in the dehydrator, and then I'm going to steep it into some tea. So this is just kind of like one of those things that you learn about sunflowers as you go when you're growing them, and just some facts just in case you ever want to try your own. They're good for you. Make a little patch of sunflowers, harvest the petals, dry them out, use them for a tea to help you, with anything that you have in terms of infections, even sore throats. They've also been known to help with cardiovascular issues too. So if you're not into tea, you can always eat, like I said, the leaves. They can be sauteed like you would spinach if you wanted to in a pan, or what you can do is you can chop up the stalks and you can eat them just like celery. So just a garden minute, just some really cool facts about sunflowers. They're pretty, I love them, but you can also use them for so many different things. And I know that there's probably some things that I've actually left out of here. So don't forget, harvest your petals, dry them out, and try the tea. Now the tea for when you make it will actually be a little bit bitter but smell really sweet. So you can actually put honey in it or however you normally would drink your herbal tea, but you'll be doing yourself some good. So guys, that was just a quick harvest information and garden minute. Thumbs up if you like what you heard, or please subscribe. Hope you have a great day. See you soon.